In a world where the line between mediocrity and greatness blurs with every passing moment, the difference between those who merely exist and those who truly live lies in the daily choices they make. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where today we're unraveling the blueprint to transcend the ordinary and embrace a life of purpose and success. It's not about the hand you're dealt, but how you play your cards. In the grand theater of life, we all share the same stage, the same 24-hour cycle that spins relentlessly. Yet why do some men carve a path of excellence while others languish in the shadows of unfulfilled potential? It boils down to the minutiae, the daily habits that sculpt the statue of the man you aspire to be. It's a harsh truth, but often we become unwitting architects of our own mediocrity, ensnared in habits and routines that we've adopted without a second thought. These are the invisible chains that hold us back, keeping us from stretching our wings and soaring to the heights we dream of. You're not just another cog in the machine, destined to work, consume, and fade into oblivion. No, you're here because you dare to defy the average, to seek out the extraordinary. You're on a quest for self-improvement, to mold a life of significance and success. And it starts with the habits you cultivate. Here on Stoic in Your Life, we're going to guide you through the 9 daily habits every man must embrace to forge a legacy of success. Tune in, for this is a journey that promises to transform the very essence of your being. Number 1. Be decisive. In a world where the tides of uncertainty often sway our ships, being decisive stands as the beacon of strength and clarity. It's a trait that distinguishes the high performers from the crowd, empowering them with an edge that propels them forward, while others remain stagnant in the sea of indecision. The essence of decisiveness is not rooted in the certainty of making the right choice every time, but in the boldness to choose and the agility to act. It's akin to a secret power, an inner confidence that allows you to make a call even when the outcome is veiled in uncertainty. Consider the tale of 2 sailors navigating through the treacherous waters of the unknown. One sailor, plagued by indecision, ponders endlessly, caught in the whirlpool of analysis, while the other, guided by decisiveness, sets his sail, makes adjustments as the winds demand, and forges ahead. The decisive sailor, much like the high-performing individuals among us, understands a pivotal truth. While information is a valuable treasure, in excess can become a chain that binds us to inaction. It's a delicate balance between gathering the knowledge needed and becoming immobilized by the quest for absolute certainty. This realization brings us to a critical juncture, the importance of action over perpetual planning. The wisdom here is not to shun information, but to recognize the point where it's time to move from contemplation to action. Making an okay decision with unwavering resolve is far superior to hesitating on a great decision. The beauty of this approach is in its simplicity and its power. It encourages us to decide swiftly, to trust in our ability to navigate the consequences, and to understand that the path to becoming a high-value individual is paved with decisions made and lessons learned. The art of decision-making is, in essence, a skill honed by practice and reflection. Each decision, whether it leads to success or provides a valuable lesson in disguise, is a step forward. The key is not to dwell in the paralysis of perfection, but to embrace the journey of continuous learning and growth. By adopting this mindset, we empower ourselves to make decisions with confidence and speed, understanding that the real mistake is not in making the wrong decision, but in fearing to decide at all. Incorporating this philosophy into our daily lives invites a transformation that transcends mere success. It fosters a resilience and adaptability that prepares us to face the challenges of life with a stoic grace. As we navigate through our personal odysseys, let us carry with us the lesson of decisiveness. Let it be the compass that guides us through the storms, the light that illuminates our path, and the anchor that grounds us in our values. By doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also inspire those around us to embrace the power of making a choice and standing by it, crafting a legacy of action, learning, and unwavering resolve. Number 2. Engage in continuous learning. In the grand tapestry of life where the threads of success and fulfillment intertwine, there lies a principle so profound yet often overlooked: the art of continuous learning. This principle, akin to the steady flow of a river that carves its path through the hardest of rocks, not by force but by persistence, serves as a beacon for those on the journey to self-improvement and success. Engaging in continuous learning is not merely an activity. It is a sacred ritual that every man, especially those between the ages of 30 to 65, must embrace to navigate the complexities of modern life and achieve unparalleled success. Imagine, if you will, a world where your mind, boundless and ever-expanding, becomes the fertile ground for the seeds of knowledge and wisdom to grow. Each day, you dedicate a portion of your time to learning something new, be it through the pages of a book that whispers the secrets of the ages, the voice of a podcast that echoes the thoughts of visionaries, or the digital halls of an online course that opens doors to uncharted territories. This daily habit of learning does more than just broaden your horizons. It sharpens your mind, making it as keen as a sword forged in the fires of dedication and perseverance, ready to cut through the fabric of challenges that life unfurls. In this relentless pursuit of knowledge, you embody the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that champions resilience as one of its core virtues. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and a Roman emperor, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote encapsulates the Stoic belief in embracing obstacles as opportunities for growth, a belief that is fortified through continuous learning. By arming yourself with knowledge and skills, you become adept at navigating life's obstacles, turning what may seem like insurmountable barriers into stepping stones towards your success. But how does one integrate this noble pursuit into the hustle and bustle of modern life? The answer lies in the deliberate allocation of time for personal development. It could be as simple as starting your day with a chapter from a book that challenges your perspectives, dedicating your commute to listening to a podcast that expands your understanding of the world, or setting aside an evening each week to explore an online course that enhances your skills. The key is consistency and the willingness to remain a student of life, always curious, always eager to learn. This habit of continuous learning also serves as a powerful antidote to the stagnation that often plagues the human spirit. In a world that is constantly changing, adaptability is not just an advantage, it is a necessity. By fostering a mindset of growth and learning, you ensure that you remain relevant and resilient, capable of facing the vicissitudes of life with a stoic calm and a clear mind. Moreover, the journey of continuous learning is not a solitary one. It is a path that connects you with the minds of others, past and present, allowing you to draw upon the collective wisdom of humanity. This connection not only enriches your life with diverse perspectives, but also reminds you that you are part of a larger story, a narrative that is continuously evolving as each of us contributes our verse. In conclusion, the habit of engaging in continuous learning is a cornerstone of success and personal growth. It is a testament to the Stoic philosophy that teaches us to embrace change, to see obstacles as opportunities, and to remain ever vigilant in our quest for knowledge and wisdom. As you embark on this journey, remember that the pursuit of learning is a voyage not to a destination, but to a deeper understanding of life itself, a journey that enriches not just the individual, but the world at large. Let this habit be your compass, guiding you through the ebbs and flows of life with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, ever forward, ever upward. Number 3. Cultivate mindfulness and presence. In our fast-paced world, brimming with distractions, cultivating a habit of mindfulness stands as a beacon of focus and serenity, guiding us to success. This practice, deeply entrenched in the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, empowers us to anchor ourselves in the present, mastering our reactions to the whirlwind of external forces that vie for our attention. Stoicism, with its rich heritage, offers a blueprint for living fully in the now, teaching us the art of presence and the virtue of controlling only what lies within our power, our thoughts and responses. To embrace this philosophy, one must begin each day with an intentional act of mindfulness, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises. This simple yet profound morning ritual serves as a keystone habit that aligns our mental, emotional, and spiritual energies, preparing us to face the day with clarity and poise. By dedicating these first moments of the day to center our thoughts, we not only sharpen our focus but also build resilience against the inevitable stressors and adversities life throws our way. The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius or Seneca, who amidst the complexities of their times found solace and strength in the practice of mindfulness. They understood that the tumult of the external world could only disturb them if they allowed it to penetrate their inner fortress of peace. This timeless wisdom is as applicable today as it was in the courts of ancient Rome or the schools of Athens. By cultivating mindfulness, we forge a shield of calm around us, enabling us to remain undisturbed by the chaos that surrounds us. Now envision an athlete, poised at the starting line, his mind a bastion of focus amidst the roaring crowd. This athlete, through relentless practice, has mastered the art of tuning out the noise, centering his thoughts solely on the race ahead. His success is not solely a testament to his physical prowess, but to his ability to remain present, channeling his energy efficiently. This story mirrors the journey of mindfulness, illustrating how the discipline of our thoughts can propel us to achieve our goals, no matter the arena. The lesson here is clear. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily routines, we not only enhance our capacity for concentration, but also cultivate a tranquil mind, capable of weathering the storms of life with grace. This habit of mindfulness, therefore, is not merely an exercise in mental acuity but a foundational pillar for building a life of success and contentment. In conclusion, as we navigate the complexities of our daily lives, let us remember the power of mindfulness, a practice steeped in the wisdom of Stoicism, offering us a compass to remain focused and serene amidst the tumult of the world. Begin each day with a moment of reflection, centering your thoughts, and prepare yourself for the challenges ahead with calm and poise. In doing so, you not only set the stage for a day of productivity and focus, but also embark on a path toward a fulfilling and resilient life, anchored in the present moment. This is the essence of Stoicism, a guide to living well and the key to unlocking our fullest potential. Number 4. Limit your availability. Stoicism, with its profound emphasis on virtue, wisdom, and self-control, teaches us that to be indiscriminately available to all at all times is to dilute the very essence of our being, to become, in essence, more of a jest than a figure of purpose and resolve. It's a lesson encapsulated in the Stoic philosopher Seneca's admonition. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Not having enough time is a mere illusion. This quote underscores the importance of valuing our time and choosing wisely how and with whom we spend it. Consider the sun, a celestial body whose presence and absence dictate the rhythm of life on Earth. Its value and the appreciation it garners lie in its intermittent absence. Just as continuous rain makes us yearn for the warmth of the sun, an overabundance of sunny days can lead to an underappreciation of its brilliance. This natural phenomenon mirrors the principle of limiting one's availability. Being perpetually accessible diminishes one's value, much like the sun that shines with unrelenting intensity, eventually taken for granted in places graced with its constant presence. This metaphor illustrates the subtle art of balancing availability, ensuring that when we do make time for others, it's meaningful and impactful, thereby elevating our stature in their eyes. In modern life, where the digital world eradicates boundaries, making oneself scarce is not an encouragement for deceit or playing mind games. It is, instead, a deliberate strategy to prioritize your time, focusing on what truly matters. By limiting availability, we make a profound statement about the value we place on our time and our pursuits. This approach is not about withdrawing from the world, but about enhancing the quality of our engagements and ensuring that our presence is always purposeful and valued. To navigate this path successfully, one must undertake a meticulous evaluation of where and how time is spent. It requires a steadfast commitment to one's goals and a discerning judgment about who deserves your time and attention. This is not an easy task. It demands discipline, a clear understanding of one's priorities, and the courage to say no to distractions. It's about constructing a life where your time is allocated to endeavors that align with your purpose and contribute to your growth. Such a lifestyle commands respect and admiration, for it is a testament to a life lived with intention and integrity. In essence, to succeed in this ever-demanding world, every man must cultivate the habit of judiciously limiting his availability. It's a principle that not only brings us closer to our goals but also commands the respect and appreciation of those around us. By adopting this practice, we align ourselves with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and moderation, carving a path to a fulfilling and respected existence. This habit is a cornerstone for anyone aspiring to a life of significance, echoing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism in the modern hustle. It serves as a reminder that in the economy of our lives, our time is the most precious commodity, and how we choose to spend it defines the legacy we leave behind. Number 5. Foster meaningful connections. In the bustling rhythm of modern life, where the pursuit of success often leads us down a path of isolation, it's crucial to remember the timeless wisdom that has guided men through the ages, especially the teachings of Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, rooted in the principles of resilience, virtue, and mindfulness, offers a blueprint for personal and professional success that is as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece. Among the myriad of habits that Stoicism encourages, one stands out for its profound simplicity and impact: the cultivation of meaningful connections. Humans, by nature, are woven into the fabric of society, our threads intertwined with those of others, creating a tapestry rich with relationships and interactions. It's within this social framework that our well-being finds its foundation, supported by the pillars of family, friendship, and professional camaraderie. Stoicism, with its deep understanding of human nature, underscores the significance of these connections, urging us to actively nurture them as part of our daily routine. This isn't about grand gestures or monumental efforts, but rather the small, thoughtful actions that knit the bonds of relationships tighter. A simple message of appreciation, sharing a meal to discuss the day's events, or extending a helping hand without expectation of return. These are the threads that strengthen our social fabric. The story of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, exemplifies this principle beautifully. Despite the immense pressures of ruling an empire, he always found time to engage with his friends, family, and even his adversaries with a level of sincerity and warmth that was rare for a man of his stature. His writings, particularly in Meditations, reflect on the importance of mutual respect, understanding, and the support system that relationships provide. He believed that success was not just a personal achievement but a communal one, where the triumphs and failures of life are shared and, more importantly, learned from. Incorporating this habit into our daily lives means recognizing the value of every interaction and the potential it holds to enrich our lives. It's about seeing beyond the immediate benefits of networking for professional gain and understanding the deeper fulfillment that comes from genuine connections. This approach not only enhances our emotional and psychological well-being, but also lays a foundation for a support system that can propel us towards our goals. In times of adversity, this network becomes our safety net, offering encouragement and assistance. Conversely, in moments of joy and success, it provides a community to share in our triumphs, multiplying the happiness and sense of achievement. To truly succeed in life, one must look beyond the confines of individual ambition and embrace the collective journey. The lessons from Stoicism, particularly the emphasis on fostering meaningful connections, serve as a guiding light in this endeavor. By making it a daily practice to invest in our relationships, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being of our community. This habit, simple in its execution but profound in its impact, is a cornerstone of a fulfilled and successful life. In conclusion, the path to success is paved with the stones of community, empathy, and genuine connections. Let us take inspiration from the Stoics and weave these principles into the fabric of our daily lives. By doing so, we not only elevate ourselves but also those around us, creating a ripple effect of positivity and success that transcends the individual and embraces the collective. Remember, in the grand tapestry of life, each thread, no matter how seemingly insignificant, contributes to the strength and beauty of the whole. Number 6. Choosing the right sacrifices. Next, we delve into a critical aspect of personal development and success, especially in the realm of Stoicism, which is the art of choosing the right sacrifices. It's an undeniable truth that sacrifices are an integral part of our journey toward achieving our dreams and aspirations. The Stoic philosophers have long emphasized the importance of understanding the value of sacrifice. As Epictetus once said, "If you wish to be a writer, write." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of sacrifice. To achieve anything of significance, one must be willing to give something up in return. Let's consider this scenario. You find yourself late at night, controller in hand, deeply engrossed in video games. It may seem like harmless entertainment, a way to unwind. However, in these moments, it's crucial to recognize what's being sacrificed: your potential. High-value individuals, those who have achieved success and fulfillment in their lives, understand the necessity of making informed sacrifices. This doesn't mean stripping your life of joy or abandoning hobbies forever, but rather, temporarily setting aside certain pleasures to focus on larger goals. It's about prioritizing long-term fulfillment over short-term gratification, a concept that might seem foreign in our instant gratification culture. Now let's reflect on our own lives. Are there elements or activities you're holding on to, even though deep down you know they're hindering your progress? It could be anything from a circle of friends who lack ambition to excessive partying, or even spending too much time scrolling through social media. These decisions, while they might offer temporary enjoyment, are sacrifices in disguise. Sacrifices of your time, energy, and potential. The journey of self-improvement and striving for success is undoubtedly challenging, particularly for young individuals eager to experience life's pleasures. Yet, it's essential to remember that these pleasures, when indulged in excessively, can lead to missed opportunities and regrets. Imagine instead using that time and energy to cultivate wealth, strength, and excellence. Picture a future where you've reached such a level of personal development that you command respect and admiration from those around you. This path requires hard choices and sacrifices, but it's also filled with immense potential and rewards. The Stoic perspective teaches us that life's difficulties are not meant to deter us, but to be embraced as opportunities for growth and improvement. In making the right sacrifices, you're not just giving something up, you're investing in your future self. So, as we move forward, let's ask ourselves, what am I willing to sacrifice for the sake of my dreams? Am I prepared to make the tough choices necessary for growth? The Stoics believed in the power of self-discipline and the virtue of sacrifice for the greater good of personal development. As Marcus Aurelius put it, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Let this be a guiding principle in our quest for success. By choosing the right sacrifices, we set ourselves on a path, not just towards achieving our goals, but towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. Number 7. Practice gratitude. Gratitude. It's a concept that pivots our gaze from the voids in our lives to the abundance that fills it, nurturing a mindset that's not just positive but profoundly appreciative of the myriad blessings life bestows upon us. Imagine starting each day not with a heart heavy with desires for what's missing, but with a spirit lightened by the treasures you already possess. It's about recognizing the simple joys, the warmth of the sun that kisses your skin, the unwavering support of a friend who stands by you through thick and thin, or the small yet significant strides you make towards achieving your dreams. These moments, when reflected upon, weave a tapestry of gratitude that not only colors your outlook with positivity, but also deeply resonates with the Stoic philosophy of contentment and the profound appreciation for what one holds in the present. The Stoics, with their wisdom echoing through the ages, teach us that it's not the abundance of possessions or the absence of challenges that define our happiness, but our perception of them. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This quote encapsulates the essence of gratitude, as seen through the Stoic lens, viewing each day as a gift and finding joy in the mere act of living. By integrating this practice into our daily routine, dedicating a moment each day to acknowledge 3 things we're grateful for, we do more than just cultivate a positive mindset. We align ourselves with a Stoic principle that values the present, encourages contentment, and teaches us to cherish the simple, often overlooked blessings in life. This practice of gratitude, however, extends beyond mere reflection. It's a call to action. It encourages us to not only acknowledge our blessings, but to also express this gratitude in our interactions with others, whether it's a word of thanks, a gesture of kindness, or an act of generosity. Expressing gratitude strengthens our relationships and fosters a sense of community. It's a reminder that in the grand tapestry of life, we are all interconnected, and our actions, infused with gratitude, can have a ripple effect spreading positivity and kindness. Moreover, gratitude serves as an anchor in turbulent times. The Stoics believed in facing life's adversities with resilience and a calm mind, and gratitude plays a pivotal role in this. By focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, we fortify ourselves against the storms of discontent and despair. It's a shield that guards our peace of mind and a sword that cuts through the chains of envy and dissatisfaction. In essence, the practice of gratitude is not just an exercise in positive thinking. It's a profound acknowledgement of the abundance that surrounds us, seen and unseen. It's a journey towards recognizing the value in the mundane, the beauty in the ordinary, and the wealth in simplicity. As we embark on this journey, let us carry with us the wisdom of the Stoics, who remind us that happiness doesn't lie in the pursuit of more, but in the gratitude for what is. Let this practice of gratitude be a daily ritual, a moment of pause in the hustle of life to reflect, appreciate, and express thanks for the countless blessings we are bestowed with. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives but also bring light to those around us, embodying the true spirit of Stoicism and leading a life marked by contentment, resilience, and profound gratitude. Number 8. Have discipline. The cornerstone upon which all habits rest is discipline. It's a concept that, although universally acknowledged in its importance, remains elusive to many. Discipline is the linchpin. Without it, every other habit we strive to cultivate crumbles into insignificance. This insight isn't novel, yet the chasm between knowing and doing is vast. Reflect for a moment and ask yourself, where does discipline stand in your life? On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your level of discipline? It's a probing question that demands introspection, yet it's crucial for growth. The journey towards discipline is accessible to everyone. Its simplicity belies its power. The daily actions we take regardless of our immediate desires forge this path. Consider the simple act of rising from bed upon waking, resisting the siren call of the snooze button, or the commitment to regular exercise, perhaps even embracing the invigorating shock of a cold shower. These acts, seemingly mundane, are the exercises that strengthen the muscle of self-discipline, and like any muscle, its power grows with consistent training. The absence of discipline often leads to a decline in self-esteem, a barrier to reaching the zeniths of life's potential. The world can be unforgiving, perceiving low self-esteem as vulnerability. To counteract this, one must engage in daily practices that build discipline, thereby fortifying oneself against the inner adversary of weakness. It is through this relentless commitment to discipline that all other habits are not only formed but sustained, propelling one towards the realization of their goals. The Stoic philosophers, with their profound understanding of human nature, emphasized discipline as a vital component of a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius, a paragon of Stoic wisdom, once remarked, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This poignant reminder serves as a beacon for those on the Stoic path, highlighting the essence of discipline as mastery over oneself rather than the external world. In the modern hustle, where distractions abound, this principle of focusing on what is within our control is more relevant than ever. It encourages a recalibration of priorities, urging us to focus on internal growth and resilience. To weave discipline into the fabric of our daily lives requires more than just understanding. It demands application. It involves making choices that align with our long-term aspirations, even when they diverge from momentary pleasures or conveniences. Discipline is not just about the grandiose acts of willpower, but also the small, consistent choices that accumulate over time, sculpting our character and destiny. It is in the quiet moments of decision that we define ourselves and our path forward. In essence, the cultivation of discipline is a journey back to ourselves, a way to reclaim our power and direct it towards meaningful pursuits. It is a testament to our capacity for change and growth, embodying the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature and reason. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, the practice of discipline offers not just a strategy for success, but a framework for living a life of purpose, resilience, and serenity. Thus, to the men embarking on this Stoic journey, discipline is not merely a habit to be developed in isolation. It is the foundation upon which all other habits, virtues, and successes are built. It is the thread that weaves together the tapestry of a life well lived, marked by inner strength, integrity, and the unwavering pursuit of excellence. In the discipline lies the key to unlocking the full potential of Stoicism in our lives, transforming philosophy into action and aspirations into realities. Number 9, take control of your mornings. In the quiet hours of the morning, as the world around us remains wrapped in slumber, we stand at a crossroads. Each dawn brings with it a choice to either linger in the realm of dreams or to rise with purpose and zeal, chasing the visions we yearn to transform into reality. It's a pivotal moment that delineates the dreamers from the doers, the spectators from the architects of their own destiny. This juncture, my friends, is where our journey begins, and it's imperative that we choose wisely. For it's in these early hours that the foundation of our day, and ultimately our lives, is laid. The allure of the digital world is strong, especially in those first moments of awakening. Many fall into the trap of reaching for their phones, immersing themselves in the lives of others, becoming spectators of success rather than its architects. This, I caution you, is the path of least resistance, a path that leads away from self-actualization and growth. It is what I like to call the loser mentality, not because it's inherently bad, but because it distances us from our true potential and the pursuit of our own dreams. Instead, I urge you to reclaim the reins of your mornings. Dedicate the first golden hours of each day to yourself and to activities that fuel your growth and propel you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. Imagine starting your day with a rigorous workout, feeling the strength coursing through your veins, or delving into the pages of a book that expands your mind and soul. Picture yourself journaling, reflecting on your aspirations and the steps needed to achieve them, or dedicating time to a side hustle that lights a fire in your heart. These are not mere tasks, they are stepping stones on the path to personal excellence. The morning is your arena, a sacred time to focus on self-improvement and to tackle the goals that lie ahead. There's a profound truth in the saying, "Eat a live frog first thing in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day." By confronting the most daunting task early on, you set a victorious tone for the day, making subsequent challenges seem less insurmountable. This approach not only boosts your productivity but also cultivates a mindset of resilience and determination. Approach each morning with the ferocity of a beast hungry for success, ready to tear down any obstacle that stands in the way of your goals. It's a mindset that echoes the Stoic philosophy, where Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of wisdom, once said, "The dawn. When you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do?" In embracing this philosophy, we recognize that every new day is a gift, an opportunity to pursue our purpose and to contribute our verse to the enduring poem of humanity. We understand that success is not merely a destination, but a journey marked by continuous self-improvement, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to our goals. So, as we venture forth, let us make a conscious decision to take control of our mornings, to invest in ourselves, and to lay the groundwork for a day that not only brings us closer to our dreams but also enriches our character. Remember, it's in the quiet of the morning that the seeds of our future successes are sown. Choose to be the architect of your own destiny, and let each dawn be a step forward in the journey of becoming the man you are meant to be. As we wrap up today's exploration of the 9 daily habits every man must adopt to succeed, it's clear that the journey to becoming the best version of yourself is both challenging and rewarding. These habits are not just actions, but stepping stones towards a life of fulfillment, resilience, and success. They are the essence of what it means to live a stoic life, where discipline, mindfulness, and meaningful connections pave the way to personal growth and achievement. Remember, the path to success is paved with consistent effort, wise choices, and the courage to embrace change. Each habit we've discussed today is a tool to help you carve out a life of purpose and excellence. By taking control of your mornings, limiting your availability, being decisive, choosing the right sacrifices, cultivating discipline, practicing mindfulness and gratitude, engaging in continuous learning, and fostering meaningful connections, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. But the journey doesn't end here. It's a lifelong commitment to growth, learning, and adaptation, and we're here to support you every step of the way. If you found value in today's video and are committed to incorporating these habits into your daily life, let's keep the conversation going. Like this video to show your support, share it with someone who could benefit from these habits, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life to join a community of like-minded individuals dedicated to personal and philosophical growth. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos, where we'll continue to explore the wisdom of Stoicism and its application in the modern world. Together, let's embark on this journey of self-improvement and success. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember, the power to transform your life lies in the small, daily decisions you make. Choose wisely, live stoically, and thrive.